Welcome, my friends. Thanks so much for stopping by once again as we sample some more great tasting American craft beers with Dr. Dave. Fabulous indeed. Now for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights today. Ooh, this is going to be a killer. I spotted this at my local beverage store and I said, no way, man. Woo-wee. All right. It's from the Abomination Brewing Company. Now, this is contract brewed by 12% Brewery out of North Haven, Connecticut. And this is the Zombie Fog. That's right. Now, hold on until I tell you something about this beer. It checks in at 10.6% alcohol by volume. Oh, that's bloody high, isn't it? Woo, and it says on here, it's triple dry hopped. Triple dry hopped. Oh, boy. Mama. There it is right there. Triple dry hopped. Well, the date stamp on the bottom indicates it's not that old. It's only 42 days old. Woo-wee. You know what? Let me put this in here. I have a little bowl over here. I'll show you it's insistent. Yeah, I got a little bowl over here that I always put the can into just in case the beer was dropped or shaken or something happened to it because, man, it's like a radiator. It's under pressure. It's under pressure, and you better be careful. Now, tonight we're using our Spiegelau glassware. This is an extremely fragile glass, so if you have pets or kids or possibly a clumsy spouse, be warned, man. This will break. Yeah, this will break. Um, I do have 3 cats, but they're asleep, and they're not gonna come in here. They've had their dinner and they're okay. Man, that's a very beautiful beer, isn't it? It's a very dark golden color, as is typical though with New England style IPAs. You can't see anything through it. It's hazy. Now this is a slightly off-white head. Foam is built up rather nicely. Now this is a nucleated bottom. Some people call it nucleated. Some people call it etched. It's all the same thing. If you pour the beer straight in, you'll have 8 inches of foam. So you have to be careful. You noticed how I poured that beer? You got to be careful on how you pour the beer. If you pour beer straight into an etched glass, you're not going to be doing a beer review because the foam will be starting right about here and going up to the top. Now, I've seen beer reviewers do that, and that's all good, man. Hey, do your thing, man, if that's what you want to do. But, yeah, I want to see the beer that I'm drinking. Yeah, and then you still have, what, about 10 ounces in the can. By the way, that is a 16-ounce can. This is a 14-ounce glass. A very beautiful beer. Let's get some aroma. I know I sound like a broken record, but all these New England style IPAs have one thing in common. They're all tropical fruit like. So you're going to have some that have melon, you're going to have some that have guava, you're going to have apricot, nectarine, you name it, and it's going to be in there. Now, this particular beer, I get some orange, could be some pineapple in here, could be. Man, it's just lovely though. Let's go ahead and drink it. Now, remember, this is 10.6%. Thank the people who came up with the recipe at Abomination Brewery. Thank the brewers at 12% for all the hard work they did getting this batch to come to market. Cheers to them. Cheers to you at home, no doubt. Ooh wee. Now I do pick up the fact that there's some alcohol in here. I've had 2 other beers from this company. One was 8.2% and the other was 8.6%. No trace of the alcohol at all. Now, I'm getting a little bit of a warming sensation just that quickly from this beer. But with that said, it's not a burning sensation. Sometimes you'll drink a straight shot and like, woo, wee, yeah, woo. Yeah, it's not like that. It's not like that at all. But I can tell this has some alcohol in it. Man. Mm. I would say there's some melon in here, some mango, something fairly on the sweet side. I'm going to go ahead out on a limb here and say it could be a little bit of pineapple. Oh man, this beer. This is a beer that would take me probably about 45 minutes to drink. I might have to put this back in the refrigerator or use a freezer sleeve. Now, you got to be careful with the freezer sleeve, though. Now, I have one that would fit this glass, but you have to be careful. You don't want to go from a 50 degree down to a 0 degree in 5 minutes. You don't want to do that. So, what you're going to have to do excuse me, is allow the freezer sleeve to warm up a little bit before you put the glassware into it. Yeah, that's the last thing you want to do is introduce a room temperature beer to a 0 degree atmosphere. You don't want to do that. No, you'll kill the beer. It won't be worth drinking. No. I know why this is named Zombie now. Oh, but I didn't see that before. It's called the. Oh, wait a minute, Dave, you're getting old. It's called the Zombie Fog. Did I say that? I think I just said zombie when I introduced it. So I've had Wandering into the Fog. There's another one with the word fog in it. I can't recall right this minute, but this is the Zombie Fog. I can't think of that other one. It's 8.2. One is 8.2, 8.6, and this is 10.6. Man, this is killer. Ooh-wee. That is killer. You don't get the. It's not an alcohol. What's the word I'm trying to say here? It's not a boozy aroma. It's not a boozy aroma because some beers that are 10% and over, they just smell boozy. But this one doesn't. Matter of fact, let me grab my handy dandy stir stick. You don't need to agitate these beers too much, just a little bit. And see, that brings it right back and makes it look nice. Yeah, I hate to have a beer in front of me that has absolutely no foam at all. Yeah, yeah, I'm not drinking a Budweiser. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pick on Budweiser. But I tell you what, man, you get a Budweiser and you pour it into a glass. If you don't drink it within 5 minutes, that thing is flat as a pancake, isn't it? Or you get a draft, any kind of draft. I don't care if it's a Budweiser, a Coors, a Miller. I don't care what it is. You get that draft, and man, a couple minutes later, there's no carbonation. It's flat as a pancake. Who wants to drink something like that? It looks like yellow water. It is. Well, what's the name of that company? Stone Brewing Company has a name for that. I won't say it here. I tell you what, man, if you can find the Abomination Brewing Company, the Zombie Fog, go ahead, try it out. Dr. Dave says, try it, you'll like it. Be careful and be warned that it's going to take you a while to drink this. Now, if you drink it straight away, you'll be feeling great in no time. You'll be feeling no pain, and you won't even know what day it is. 10.6%. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, well, hey, you know what? Life is short. Try new things like this beer right here from Abomination Brewing Company. You'll like it, man. I'm telling you. And you don't have to worry about the date. You don't have to worry about the date. This will keep. This will keep. All right, with that said, my friend, until we meet next time, here's wishing all of you the very best of goodbyes. And as always, cheers.